Hi, Alicia. Thank you so much for your post. I wanted to comment on your post because of some of the things that you pulled out from the conflict side of this model that we're discussing. Primarily, one of the things that you brought out in your discussion board post was that the strengths of this model, which I agree with you. I think I even said some of what you said in my original post, but one of the things that I really appreciate and something that I agree with wholeheartedly is the fact that this model pulls out what you stated as a focus on pain and defense as underlying constructs that facilitate the origin and maintenance of conflict. These This statement is so true in numerous different ways, but I wanted to hit on basically the two things that you highlight here. The first is that it constructs it constructs the origin and maintenance of conflict. The origin of conflict is interesting. I think that we as people helpers, as counselors, as pastors, in whatever role we are, when we're trying to help someone, I think most of us know the saying, if the best way to kill a snake is to cut off the head, right? And so I think one of the ways that we as counselors look at a problem or a situation with a couple is we want to find the root cause of the problem. I know that I get people that come into my office or come into my life and they want help in their relationship, and they say, well, she talks to me this way and he talks to me that way, and of course that's an issue, but that's not the root cause. The cause of the problem is not the way they speak to each other. There's a reason why they speak to each other like that. And I think that that's a great thing that you brought up, that this model truly facilitates the origin of conflict. The origin of conflict will help you pinpoint the source of all issue. The second thing is you brought up maintenance of conflict. There is something with conflict I feel that is kind of true across the board, is that conflict has a way of replicating itself. And when we get stuck into conflict, when we get stuck into any type of argument or any type of issue with our significant other, it has a tendency to just continuously go back and forth. Just like the model, it's cyclical, right? Like we get this just always constant. It comes around, comes around, comes around. And this model is no different. In fact, the model is cyclical in and of itself, and it shows and demonstrates the maintenance of this conflict. It shows you how the injury that is done to us creates these defense mechanisms, and we bring up whatever it is that we feel is appropriate for a defense, and then what that does is it winds up comforting us at the time until we get injured again, and then we throw up another defense mechanism, and then what we don't see happening is that in our defense we're injuring the other person, and where they're throwing up defense mechanisms, and then it's just this awful cyclical issue that never really gets mitigated or never really gets healed because it's so constant, so violent, so aggressive of a cycle. So I do so much appreciate your post, and like I said, thank you so much. This one sentence just really hit me hard, and it made me want to comment on your post, and it's very well written, very well articulated, and thank you again. God bless, and I look forward to reading more of your posts later.